Hello, I'm Dave Archer, retired school teacher and formerly a fly fishing guide in western Montana. In 1999, I published a Montana fly fishing and camping guide, and my goal then was to make sure that I could really direct people to the out-of-the-way places without them ever becoming lost, and give good camping information and as much as possible fishing information as well. So in retirement, I've become a YouTube junkie from everything from welding techniques to airbrushing and of course fly fishing. And one of the things I've found is that the fly fishing YouTube they're a little short on information and pretty heavily aimed at fishing prowess. And that's okay, it's really fun watching fish being caught and landed. But my goal here is more on getting you there, letting you know what the campsites are available, what the terrain's like, giving you good directions, and taking a lot of footage of the lake or the creek or the river. So to do this, I'm using the Delorum Atlas and Gazetteer for both Idaho and Montana. So when I reference a spot, a creek, lake, out-of-the-way place for fishing and camping, I can direct you right to the page number. At any rate, that's the goal. I have a companion Chesapeake 8-month-old, and he's ready to go, and so I hope to share this information with you, and I'm hoping that if it's valuable that you'll hit the like button, and more importantly that you'll subscribe to the channel, because it's a big area, northern Idaho, the Panhandle, and western Montana, and there's some absolutely wonderful places to fish. So that's where we start. Ike, come. All right, come. All right. So this is Ike, and he's 8 months old. Get down, you know better. And he loves water, and I've had him in the boat, and it's pretty crazy sometimes. So settle down. So this is what I have to contend with. So when I go out fishing, don't expect any great shots, because this guy's for sure is going to knock over my camera if I don't keep track of him. All right, one last thing. I like Ike. For directions, take exit 34 off of I-90. Take Highway 3, 11 miles, to the sign to Rainy Hill and Meadowmont Boat Launch. From the turnoff, it's about 0.6 miles to Rainy Hill and 1.3 miles to the Meadowmont Boat Ramp and 1.7 miles to the picnic site on Cave Lake. I'm in the boat parking lot for Rainy Hill Boat Launch, and there is no camping here or at Cave Lake. There is, however, right up the road, a very nice picnic site. Right here is just a rough campfire area off the parking lot of Rainy Hill. It's a beautiful lake. Well, this is the Rainy Hill Boat Launch. And if you look ahead at the bridge, that's the opening that joins Cave Lake. Now, I have yet to explore this lake. It's going to be a lot of fun because I just saw a big fancy bass boat go right from the boat launch under this road opening and off into who knows what delights for fishing. Well, I just went underneath the bridge that joins Medicine Lake with Lava Lake. This is Lava Lake. And, well, I'm pretty pleased. I've caught 5 bass, 12 to 14 inches, So I had a long dry spell this morning, and finally I caught one on a fly rod using a balanced leech and a strike indicator. So I caught two on a fly rod, and then I switched over to a Senko and caught about three more. So I'm pretty pleased with this lake, and of course this is the first time that I fished it, so good deal. Well, this is the Metamont boat launch. It's only 1.3 miles away from the Rainy Hill turnoff, and it has access to the Coeur d'Alene River, just a short distance from the Rainy Hill launch site for Medicine Lake and Cave Lake. You can see it's a really nice parking lot and a very fine boat launch. From the turnoff for Rainy Hill boat launch, drive 1.7 miles to Cave Lake picnic area, and this is right above the Metamont boat launch. It's a really nice picnic area and offers a lot of access to bank fishermen and lots of shade. If you look straight across the lake from this vantage point at the picnic site, you can see that small opening, a bridge, and that's the connective lane to both Medicine Lake and Cave Lake. This is an exceptionally good bass fishing lake. The state record was taken here. I believe it was about 9.6 pound largemouth bass. It's got a good reputation as a fishing lake, and a beautiful lake at that. Well, this is the third bass I've caught this morning, so I'm pleased. Got to get this guy off. Well, I'm taking a break here. I'm pretty pooped. Sun's been beating down on me. This is the first warm day, hot day of the summer, June 1st, 2021. So when I first pulled up, I've never fished this area. And when I first pulled up to Rainy Hill boat launch, I noticed that there was a side channel, went underneath the road bridge. And I was curious. I saw a big bass boat. I've got that in one of the clips. And so I decided to follow it. And what it's a side channel. All the chain of lakes are linked by the Coeur d'Alene River. The river has passageways through most of the lakes. So people just take off, for example, at Rainy Hill, and they go to other lakes in the chain up here. Let's see. So I had a good day. I caught 5 bass. They weren't big, 12 to 14 inches. I think I mentioned it somewhere else. And 1 small pike. This channel here, which I'm going to show you a little bit of video to wrap up today. It's about a mile, and it leads to the Coeur d'Alene River. In fact, it leads to just about 100 yards up above the Metamont boat launch. I did see about 4 or 5 cruising largemouth, pretty big size, and they were the only ones I saw, but I was tickled that I got to see those. So I'm going to take a break here and have a little lunch, and then I'll just show you this passage on my way back to the Rainy Hill boat launch. I think it would be a good, fun place to fish with a small boat. All right. Well, I need to add some final information for Medicine Lake and Cave Lake. Both of the lakes are rather shallow, and in late summer, even sometimes midsummer, the milfoil bloom really impedes the boating, and so it's best fished in the spring and early summer. Later I'll be covering Swan Lake, but it's only accessed by boat. And finally, Just to add on to the Coeur d'Alene River, these shallower lakes, when they heat up, they push the bass and the pike out into the main stem of the Coeur d'Alene River. So the fishing actually becomes better later in the season on the lower Coeur d'Alene River. Well, I hope this has been valuable to you. If it has, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Good fishing.